Hello friends, you are watching ISC Mathematics and we are solving exercise 14b of chapter number 14 equation of a straight line. If you have not subscribed or liked my videos and channel, please do like and subscribe my channel ISC Mathematics. Okay, now in the last video we have solved till question number 24, so question number 25 onwards we will begin today. Yes or no? There are very few questions left, so let us try to complete this chapter today only. Okay, now question number 25. We are given the vertices of two opposite vertices of a square ABCD. A and C are two opposite vertices of square ABCD. Clear? We have to find the equation of diagonal BD. Now this is similar to question number 24 that we have done in the last class. Okay, we are given the vertices A and C. We have to find the equation of BD. So just opposite of the previous question, question number 24. So now you know what to do. We are given the coordinates of vertices A and C. So we will find out two things. We will first find out the midpoint of AC, because midpoint of AC and midpoint of BD are equal. Clear? And then we will find the slope of AC, because AC and BD are perpendicular. Therefore slope of BD will be -1 upon slope of AC. So first we will calculate the midpoint of AC. We will write down here in square ABCD, midpoint of BD is equal to midpoint of AC. Therefore midpoint of BD equals x1 plus x2 by 2, that is 1 plus 6 upon 2 comma 3 plus 8 upon 2. Therefore 6 plus 1 7 upon 2 11 upon 2. So we got the midpoint of BD. Yes or no? Now we will find the slope of AC. Now slope of AC will be given by formula y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. Okay, we have x1 y1 coordinates of A and x2 y2 coordinates of C. So 8 minus 3 upon 6 minus 1, 8 minus 3, 5 upon 5 is equals to 1, and therefore slope of AC we got to be 1. So now we will write down, now since BD is perpendicular to AC and therefore slope of BD is equals to -1 upon slope of AC. Clear? So what will be the slope of AC? That will be -1 only, and therefore here we will write down now therefore slope of BD is equal to -1. Okay, now line BD passes through point 7, 2, 11, 2 and has slope -1, and therefore equation of BD will be given by y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1, and therefore y minus 11 by 2 equal to -1 into x minus 7 upon 2. Therefore 2y minus 11 equal to -1, 7 upon 2. So this 2 will get cancelled. Now 2y minus 11. Okay, now 2y minus 11 is equal to minus 2x plus 7, and therefore 2x plus 2y minus 11 minus 7 will be minus 18 is equal to 0, or x plus y minus 9 equals 0. This is the required answer, or we can say that this is the equation of B. Clear? We got x plus y minus 9. Okay, so question number 25 is also done. Now we will solve question number 26. Okay, let us solve now question number 26. Let us read the question. Okay, ABC are the vertices of triangle ABC. We have to find the coordinates of the centroid G and the equation of a line passing through G and parallel to AB. One such question I think we have solved earlier, maybe in the previous exercise. No problem. Once again we will solve question number 26. Coordinates of vertices of triangle ABC are given. A 1, 4, B 3, 2 and C 7, 5 are vertices of triangle ABC. Okay, G is the centroid, that is the point of intersection of the three medians. Okay, we have to line up, we have to find the equation of a line which is passing through G and is parallel to AB. Clear? So this is the line passing through G and parallel to AB. We will find the equation. Let us first calculate the coordinates of G. We have formula. Number 1, coordinates of G will be given by x is equal to x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3 and y is equal to y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3. Let us substitute the value. Therefore x is equal to 1 plus 3 plus 7 upon 3 and y is equal to 4 plus 2 plus 5 upon 3. Therefore x is equal to 11 upon 3 and y is equal to 11 upon 3. Okay, so we got therefore coordinates of G will be 11 upon 3, 11 upon 3. Okay, now we have to find the equation of a line which is passing through G and parallel to AB. Okay, now we know that if the two lines are parallel, their slopes are equal. So the required line is parallel to AB. Therefore, slope of required line will be equal to slope of AB. So first we will find out the slope of AB. Now AB will be given by y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. Okay, so we have x1, y1 and x2, y2 coordinates of A and B. So let us put the value y2, 2 minus 4 upon 3 minus 1 equals minus 2 upon 2 equals minus 1. So slope of line AB is minus 1, and therefore slope of required line will also be minus 1. Okay, we will write down since required line is parallel to AB, yes or no, and therefore slope of required line is equal to slope of line AB, and therefore slope of required line denoted by M will be equal to minus 1 only. Okay, now we can use the point slope formula. Okay, now required line is passing through point 11 upon 3, 11 upon 3 and has slope minus 1. Clear? And therefore equation of required line will be given by y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. Now we will substitute the values. x1, y1 are the coordinates of G. Okay, therefore y minus 11 upon 3 is equal to m is minus 1 into x minus 11 upon 3. Therefore 3y minus 11 upon 3 is equal to minus 1 into 3x minus 11 upon 3. 3 will get cancelled and we will simplify. 3y minus 11 is equal to minus 3x plus 11, or 3y plus 3x minus 22 is equal to 0, or 3x plus 3y minus 22 equals 0. So this is the equation of the required line. This is the answer line, 3x plus 3y minus 22, line passing through centroid and parallel to AB. Clear? So question number 26 is over. Now let us solve question number 27. Okay, vertices of triangle ABC are given. we have to find the equation of median AD, equation of altitude BM, equation of the right bisector of AB, okay, and the coordinates of the centroid of triangle ABC. Okay, now we have four things we have to find, different things. The first thing we have to find the equation of AD, number 1. We have to find out the equation of AD. Okay, AD, we know that it is the median. Okay, if AD is the median, it means D is the midpoint of BC. So we will first calculate the coordinates of point D using the midpoint formula, and then since we have obtained the coordinates of D and A, coordinates of A are also given, so we can use the 2-point formula to form the equation of line AD. What is that 2-point formula? Y minus y1 upon x minus x1 is equals to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. Okay, so let us first find out the coordinates of D. Okay, here we write that D is the midpoint of BC, and therefore coordinates of D, x is equal to x1 plus x2 by 2, y is equal to y1 plus y2 by 2, therefore x is equal to 6 plus 2 upon 2, and y is equal to 4 minus 2 upon 2. Therefore, x is equals to 8 upon 2 and y is equal to 2 upon 2. Therefore, x is equals to 4 and y is equal to 1. And therefore, coordinates of D we got to be 4, 1. Clear? So now we can form the equation of AD since we have got the coordinates of D. Yes or no, using the 2-point formula. So now equation of AD will be given by y minus y1 upon x minus x1 equal to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. Okay, therefore if we consider the coordinates of A to be x1 y1 and D to be x2 y2, and therefore y minus 2 upon x plus 4 is equal to 1 minus 2 upon 4 plus 4. Therefore y minus 2 upon x plus 4 is equal to minus 1 upon 8. Let us cross multiply to get the answer. Therefore 8y minus 8 to the 16 is equal to minus x minus 4. Therefore x plus 8y minus 16 plus 4 will be minus 12 equal to 0. This is answer number 1. Equation of median AD. Clear? Question number 27. First answer, x plus 8y equals 12. Now second answer, we have to find the equation of altitude Pm. Number 2, we have to find the equation of altitude Bm. Okay, now since Bm is the altitude from the vertex B on side AC, and therefore Bm is perpendicular to AC, yes or no? Okay, so if you calculate the slope of AC, then we will get the slope of Bm. Okay, now let us calculate slope of AC, y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. So A and C, minus 2 upon is perpendicular to AC and therefore slope of BM equal to -1 upon slope of AC equal to 3 upon 2. Okay, negative reciprocal of AC. So we got the slope of BM to be 3 upon 2. Now we can form the equation of a line altitude BM. BM is passing through point B and has slope 3 by 2. Okay, now line BM is passing through point B6, 4 and has slope 3 upon 2. Okay, and therefore point slope formula we will use. Therefore equation of Bm y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. Therefore y minus 4 is equal to m is 3 upon 2 into x minus 6. Therefore 2y minus 8 is equal to 3x minus 18. Therefore 2y minus 3x plus 10 equals 0, or 3x minus 2y minus 10 equal to 0. This is the second answer. Equation of altitude Bm. 3x minus 2y equals 10. Now third one, equation of right bisector of AB. Now what is the right bisector of AB? So we know that the right bisector means the perpendicular bisector of any line. Clear? So suppose this line is the perpendicular bisector. Line L is the perpendicular bisector of AB. It means line L divides the line segment AB into two equal halves. Yes or no? In other words, line L is passing through the midpoint of AB. Clear? So what is our task? First we will find out the midpoint of AB and then slope of AB. Why? Because if you want the equation of line L is perpendicular to AB and therefore slope of L will be negative reciprocal of slope of AB. So we will find here two things. First we will find the midpoint of AB because L is passing through the midpoint of AB, and slope of AB since L is perpendicular to AB. So let us one by one find the two things. Clear? Okay, midpoint of, now the third part is equation of line bisector of AB. Right bisector. Rather than writing line bisector, we will write right bisector. Clear? Okay. So for that we will find the coordinates of midpoint. Coordinates of midpoint of AB will be given by x is equal to x1 plus x2 by 2, y is equal to y1 plus y2 by 2. Therefore x is equal to minus 2 plus 4 by 2 and y is equals to x x1 plus x2 minus 4 plus 6, and y is 2 plus 4 by 2, so 4 by 2 and 6 by 2. Therefore x is equal to 4 upon 2, and therefore x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 3. Therefore coordinates of midpoint of AB are 2, 3. Clear? We will also calculate the slope of AB. Slope of AB y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1, y2 4 minus 2 upon 6 plus 4, 2 by 10 is equal to 1 by 5. So we got the slope of AB. Now slope of right bisector of AB will be the negative of slope of AB. Yes or no? So we will write down the slope of right bisector of AB is equal to minus 1 upon slope of AB equals negative reciprocal of 1 by 5 will be minus 5. Okay, we will denote this slope by m in the third case. And now we have got both the point through which the line bisector of AB is passing and the slope. So we can use now the point slope formula. We will write down now the required line. Required line passes through point 2, 3 and has slope minus 5, and therefore equation of required line will be y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. Therefore y minus 3 is equal to minus 5 into x minus 2. Therefore y minus 3 is equal to minus 5x plus 10. Therefore 5x plus y minus 13 equals 0. This is the equation of the required right bisector of AB. Yes or no? 5x plus y is equal to 8. Number 3, 5x plus y is equal to 8. Two, 3 only we have got the point. Okay, there may be mistake. Maybe we have done mistake, or possible that they also may have done mistake, because midpoint of A and B, what is the midpoint? Let me again check. Minus 4 plus 6. Okay, minus 4 plus 6 will be 2 by 2. 2 by 2, that will be 1 only. Yes or no? So this was the mistake. Okay, remember that okay, I will once again write down over here the steps for this. What mistake we have done in calculating the midpoint of AB. Yes or no? So quickly let us calculate. Midpoint of AB will be equal to x1 plus x2 minus 4 plus 6 upon 2 and 2 plus 4 upon 2. Minus 4 plus 6 will be 2 by 2, that is 1, So the point will be 1 comma 3. Yes or no? So by mistake I wrote there 2, so you should correct. Okay, the midpoints are 1 comma 3. So now accordingly we will put the value over here 1. Okay, so minus 5 and minus minus plus 5. So yes, obviously here we will get minus 8. Okay, so this is the correct answer. 5x plus y is equal to 8, or 5x plus y minus 8 equals 0. Okay, so we got 3 answers. Now one more answer is left. We have to find the coordinates of centroid G. So that is a direct formula. We know we have a formula, so we will put that formula now. Okay, number 4, coordinates of centroid G will be given by x is equal to x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3, and y is equal to y1 plus y2 plus y3 upon 3. Therefore x is equal to minus 4 plus 6 plus 2 upon 3, and y is equal to 2 plus 4 minus 2 upon 2. Okay, so x is equal to 4 by 3 and y is equal to, here also we'll get 4 by 3, and therefore coordinates of G are 4 by 3 comma 4 by 3. So this was the last required answer of this question number 27. Okay, so many questions were mixed in this. Question number 27 is complete. Now let us solve question number 28. Okay, now we will solve question number 28. Find the equation of perpendicular drawn from the point P2, 3 on the line. Okay, now this is nothing new, but the repeated question only, repeated method. Y is equals to 3x plus 4, values are different. Okay, we have to find the equation of the perpendicular drawn and put of perpendicular. So it is very easy. You are given a line, and the required line is perpendicular to this line. So what is the task? We will find out the slope of given line. Then the slope of required line will be negative reciprocal of slope of line 1. Okay, now slope of line 1 will be equal to obviously 3, because this is in the standard form only. Y is equal to mx plus c. Yes or no? So value of m is 3. Okay, now required line is perpendicular to line 1, and therefore slope of required line denoted by m is equal to minus 1 upon slope of line 1 is equal to minus 1 upon 3. Okay, this is the slope of required line. Now required line is passing through point P and has slope m. Okay, now required line passes through point P 2, 3 and has slope minus 1 by 3, and therefore equation of required line will be y minus y1 is equals to m into x minus x1, therefore y minus 3 is equal to minus 1 upon 3 into x minus 2, therefore 3y minus 9 is equal to minus x plus 2, therefore x plus 3y equal to 11. Okay, so this is the required answer. Okay, so this question was pretty small one. X plus 3y equals 11. Okay, we also have to find the foot of perpendicular. Yes. Okay, so foot of perpendicular is what? That is actually the point of intersection of the given line and the line to which we have just now obtained, like this. If this is the given line and we are drawing perpendicular from point P, so we have two lines perpendicular to each other. So in order to find the foot of perpendicular Q, what we have to solve the two lines. Okay, so solving equation 1 and 2. Now solving 1 and 2. Okay, we can do one thing, we can multiply equation 1 by 3. Okay, 3 is a 9x minus 3y equal to 4 3 is a 12. Yes or no? 3x minus y equals minus 4. Okay, so 9x minus 3y equals minus 12, and another equation x plus 3y equal to 11. Adding the two equations, 10x is equals to minus 1, and therefore x is equal to minus 1 upon 10, and therefore substituting value of x in any of the equations 1 and 2, let us put in equation 2. Value of x in equation 1. What is equation 1? Y is equals to 3x plus 4. This is equation 1. Therefore y is equal to 3 into minus 10 plus 4 minus 3 plus 10 4 is 40 minus 37 by 10, and therefore coordinates of foot of perpendicular are minus 1 upon 10 comma minus 37 upon 10. So let us check. Minus 1 upon 10, and it is actually 37, only minus sign will not come because 40 greater number sign. Okay, so please correct this one. 37 by 10 we are going to write. Clear? So this is the correct answer. So question number 28 is also over. Now let us solve question number 29. Yes or no? 26, 27, 28. Okay, now let us solve question number 29. Okay, so question number 29. We are given vertices, coordinates of vertices of triangle ABC, A1, 2, B3, -4 and C4, 3. We have to find the equation of altitude through B. Okay, let us draw a diagram and understand this. Okay, triangle ABC is given. Okay, A has coordinates 1, 2, B has coordinates 2, 3 and C has coordinates 4, 3. We have to find the equation of the altitude through B. So what is the altitude through B? Perpendicular drawn from the vertex B on the opposite side, that is AC. Say BM is the altitude through B on side AC. Okay, let number 1, let BM perpendicular to AC. Okay, now we have to find the equation of BM. Obviously BM is perpendicular to AC, as you can see in the figure. So there is a relation between the slopes of BM and AC. We know that slope of BM will be negative reciprocal of slope of AC. So what we will do, we will first find out the slope of line AC. So let us find out. Okay, slope of line AC will be y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1 equals A and C. So 3 minus 2 upon 4 minus 1 is equals to 1 upon 3. This is the slope of AC we got. Yes or no? Now slope of BM will be, therefore slope of BM will be minus 1 upon slope of AC. Yes or no? Why? Because BM is perpendicular to AC. BM is perpendicular to AC and slopes of two perpendicular lines are negative reciprocals of each other. Okay, so slope of BM will be denoted by M is equal to minus 1 upon 3 is there, so it will be minus 3. Clear? So we got the slope of BM. Now we have a slope of line BM and a point B having coordinates 2, 3. So we can use now the point slope formula. Now BM passes through point B 2, 3 and has slope minus 3, and therefore equation of BM will be given by y minus y1 is equals to m into x minus x1. Therefore y minus, okay, x1 y1 will be the coordinates of point B. Okay, so y minus 3 is equal to minus 3 into x minus 2, and therefore y minus 3 is equals to minus 3x plus 6. Therefore 3x plus y minus 9 equals 0. This is answer number 1. This is the equation of altitude BM. Clear? So the first, we got the solution to the first question, equation of altitude through B. Now we have to find the equation of altitude through C. This is question number 29. 3x plus y is equal to 9. Okay. Now, as you have found the equation of altitude through B, similarly we can find out the equation of altitude through C. So let us draw perpendicular through point C on AB, say CN. Okay. So now we will write down number 2. CN perpendicular to AB. Clear? Now again we know that slope of AB and slope of CN will be negative reciprocals of each other. Okay. So we can write down now. So first we'll find out the slope of AB. Slope of AB y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1 equals x1 y1 x2 y2, so minus 4 minus 2 upon 3 minus 1 minus 6 by 2 minus 3. This is slope of AB. Similarly, okay, we got the slope of AB. Now we will write down slope of CN is equal to minus 1 upon slope of AB. Why? Since CN is perpendicular to AB. Yes or no? And therefore slope of CN will denote by M minus 1 upon slope of AB. So minus 3 we have. So its negative reciprocal will be 1 upon 3. Okay, now CN passes through point C4, 3 and has slope 1 upon 3, and therefore again we will use the point slope formula. So let us use the point slope formula now. Therefore equation of CN y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. Okay, coordinates of C will be x1 y1 in this case. Yes or no? So y minus 3 is equal to 1 upon 3 into x minus 4. Therefore 3y minus 9 is equal to x minus 4. Therefore 3y minus x minus 5 is equal to 0, or x minus 3y plus pi equals 0. This is the second answer, equation of altitude CN. Clear? So we have equation of altitude CN is x plus y is equal to 7 is given. Okay, the coordinates of B, I think I have done some mistake over here. 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 3 is right. Okay, coordinates of B I wrote here wrong. So let us correct this. In the question, coordinates of B are 29. 2, 3 actually. Okay, so this was, here we wrote right, but here I was incorrect. So let us again show the calculations. No problem. Okay, second part. Draw CN perpendicular to AB. Yes or no? Now slope of AB will be y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1 equals 3 minus 2 upon 2 minus 1 is equal to 1 upon 1 equals 1. So we got the slope of AB to be 1, and therefore slope of CN will be equal to minus 1 upon slope of AB. So negative reciprocal will be minus 1. Okay, so we got the slope of CN to be minus 1 now. therefore now we'll write down that line CN passes through point 4, 3 and has slope -1, and therefore equation of Cn will be given by the formula y minus y1 is equals to m into x minus x1. Let us put the value in the formula. Clear? So because of we have taken the wrong coordinates of b, previously we got the incorrect answer, but now we'll get the right answer. Okay, y minus x1 y1 are coordinates of c, so y minus 3 is equal to -1 into x minus 4, y minus 3 minus x plus 4, and therefore x plus y is equal to 7. Yes, this is the correct answer. Okay, the second answer also we got, that is equation of C. Clear? Now the third one, we have to find the coordinates of the orthocenter. Now what is the orthocenter? First let us see. The orthocenter is a point of intersection of altitudes of a given triangle. Yes or no? So here we are having the equations of two altitudes, namely BM and CN. We have equations, so we can solve and find out the point of intersection, which is called the orthocenter. Clear? So let us calculate the orthocenter now. Okay, so we have to solve the two equations now. Okay, we will write down the two equations. Number 3, equation of altitude Bm and equation of altitude Cn. Cn is x plus y is equal to 7, and Bm I don't remember. Let me see. Okay, Bm is 3x plus y is equal to 9. 3x plus y equal to 9. Okay, now solving 1 and 2. Solving 1 and 2. So we have 3x plus y is equals to 9 and x plus y is equal to 7. So 2x is equal to 2, therefore x is equal to 1. Substituting value of x in equation 2, x plus y is equal to 7. This is equation 2, therefore 1 plus y is equal to 7, y is equal to 6, and therefore coordinates of orthocenter will be 1, 6. This is the third and the final answer. We got the coordinates of orthocenter G to be 1, 6. Okay, so we have completed question number 29. Now we will solve question number 30. Okay, 30, 31 and 32. 3 are left. Okay, question number 30. Again, the vertices of triangle are given A, B and C. A has coordinates 1, 2, B has 3, -4, and C has 5, -6. Okay, we have to again find over here the equation of right bisector of BC. Let us draw the diagram. Triangle ABC. Okay, A has coordinates 1, 2. B has coordinates 3, and C has coordinates 5, -6. Okay, the first one is the right bisector of BC. What do you mean by the right bisector of BC? That is the perpendicular bisector of line BC. So we will draw the perpendicular bisector of line BC. Okay, suppose this is the perpendicular bisector. Then in that case, this line must be passing through the midpoint of BC. Yes or no? Say the perpendicular bisector or right bisector intersects BC in point D. Clear? Okay. So here number 1, we will write down, let D be the point of intersection of BC and perpendicular bisector or right bisector, anyway you can write, of BC. Clear? Okay, so now you have understood that D is the bisector of BC, so D is the midpoint. Clear? So we can calculate the coordinates of D. Okay, and therefore we will write down that D is the midpoint of BC, and therefore coordinates of D will be x is equal to x1 plus x2 upon 2 and y is equal to y1 plus y2 upon 2. Let us put the values 3 plus 5 upon 2 and y is equal to -4 -6 upon 2. Therefore x is equal to 8 by 2 and y is equal to -10 upon 2. Therefore x is equal to 4 and y is equal to -5, and therefore coordinates of D we got to be 4, -5. Clear? So these are the coordinates of D. Okay, now bisector of D is perpendicular to BC. Yes or no? And passes through point D. So what we will do now, we will calculate the slope of BC. Okay, and then its negative reciprocal will give us the slope of the bisector of BC. Clear? So now let us calculate the slope of BC in the next step. Okay, so we will calculate now slope of BC equals y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1 equals -6 plus 4 upon 5 minus 3 -2 upon 2 is equals to -1. This is slope of BC, and therefore slope of perpendicular bisector of BC will be, now we will write down, therefore slope of right bisector of BC will be equal to -1 upon slope of BC, which will be equal to 1. Clear? So we got the slope of right bisector, that is 1, and right bisector passes through the D. Now we will write down that the required line passes through D 4, 5 and has slope 1. Now we'll write down. Now required line passes through D4 comma minus 5 and has slope 1, and therefore equation of required line for the right bisector of BC, yes or no, will be given by the Poinslow formula. Y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1, and therefore okay, x1 y1 are the coordinates of point D, yes or no. So y minus minus plus, so y plus 5 is equal to 1 into x minus 4, therefore y plus 5 is equal to, therefore y minus x plus 9 is equal to 0, or x minus y minus 9 is equal to 0. This is the first answer, that is the equation of the right bisector of BC. Clear? Okay, so question number x minus y is equal to 9. Okay, now second thing in this, the equation of right bisector of CA. So CA, let us consider let us draw the right bisector of CA. Okay, say this is the line which is a right bisector of CA, and suppose the point of intersection is D. Let me name this line as L and another one as small m. Okay, so now part 2. Okay, let E be the point of intersection of AC and right bisector of AC. Okay, so therefore E is the midpoint, yes or no? E is the midpoint of AC. Now we will calculate the coordinates of the midpoint. Therefore, coordinates of E will be given by x is equal to x1 plus x2 upon 2, and y is equal to y1 plus y2 upon 2. Therefore, x equals, okay, A and C. So 1 plus 5 by 2, and y is equals to 2 minus 6, and therefore x will be equal to 5 plus 6 by 2 will be 3, and y is equals to minus 4 upon 2 will be minus 2, and therefore coordinates of E are 3 comma minus 2. Clear? So we got the coordinates of E. Now we'll find out the slope of AC, because the bisector of AC means perpendicular bisector, just no right bisector means. So if you calculate the slope of AC, you can find out the slope of the required line or bisector of AC. So first we will calculate the slope of AC. Now slope of AC will be given by y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1 equals y2 minus 6 minus 2 upon 5 minus 1 minus 8 by 4 is equal to minus 2. Okay, so we got the slope of AC to be minus 2. Now we can easily find out the slope of the right bisector of AC. How? By taking negative reciprocal. So now let us write down. Okay, now slope of a right bisector of AC is equal to -1 upon slope of AC equals negative reciprocal will be 1 by 2. Okay, let us denote the slope by m. Okay, now this line passes through point E and has slope 1 by 2. Now we will write down that required line. Now we will refer to the bisector of AC as the required line. Now required line passes through point E whose coordinates are 3, -2 and has slope 1 upon 2, and therefore equation of required line will be y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. Now let us put the values. X1, y1 are the coordinates of E to get the answer. Okay, therefore, for the equation of required line will be, or we have to put the values y minus plus y plus 2 is equal to slope is 1 upon 2 x minus 3. Therefore 2y plus 2 to the 4 is equal to x minus 3. Therefore 2y minus x plus 7 equals 0, or x minus 2y minus 7 equals 0, or x minus 2y equals 7. So you can write down anyway. Okay, so this is the second part of question number 30. Equation is x minus 2y equals 7. These all are lengthy questions only, easy but lengthy. Okay, still the third part is left, coordinates of the circumcenter. Okay, now what is circumcenter? The new term, actually not new, you have learned in the previous classes. Circumcenter is the point of intersection of the line bisectors of a triangle. Yes or no? So we have the equations of two line bisectors. So their point of intersection is the circumcenter, denoted by C or O, any way you can denote, no problem. Okay, this is just a name, or yes or no? So we have two equations. Now let us solve the two equations. I will give this equation number 2. Okay, we will write down okay, now let me write down first and second equation. Okay, the first equation is x minus y equal to 9 and x minus 2y equal to 7. We will solve the two equations. Solving equation 1 and 2. So x minus y equal to 9 and x minus 2y equal to 7, 2y minus y equal to 2. Now substituting value of y in equation 1, substituting value of y in equation 1. Okay, x minus y is equal to 9. This is equation 1. So y is 2. X minus 2 is equal to 9. Therefore x is equal to 9 plus 2. Therefore x is equal to 11, and therefore coordinates of circumcenter are 11, 2. Here this is the final answer, 11, 2. Okay. So we have completed question number 30. Now let us solve question number 31. Okay, question number 31. 2 points having coordinates point A minus 2, 3 and point B having coordinates 4, 1, and equation of a line is given 3x minus y is equal to 1. Okay, we have to answer that is the line passing through AB. We can refer to that line as line AB. Yes or no? So a line joining the 2 points A and B will be named as line AB only. Okay, so is the line passing through AB perpendicular to the line? So another line which is perpendicular. Okay, this is the line given and we have to check whether this is perpendicular or not. So how to check whether this is perpendicular? It is very simple. Okay, we will find out the slopes of AB and given line. Okay, AB we can calculate the slope using the formula y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1, and this line, second equation of this line is already given. So we can convert into the form y is equal to mx plus c and find out the value of m, that is the slope. Okay, so and then we will check their product. If the product is -1, it means both the lines are both the lines are perpendicular. Okay, so let us check. Okay, first we'll find out the slope of AB. y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. So y2 1 minus 3 upon 4 minus plus 2 minus 2 upon 6 is equal to minus 1 upon 3. This is slope of line AB, that is denoted by m1. Okay, now another line. Okay, 3x minus y is equal to 1. Okay, this is equation 1, or line 1 is given. Minus y is equals to minus 3x plus 1. We will convert this equation into y is equal to mx plus c form. So y is equal to 3x minus 1, and therefore slope of line 1 denoted by m2 is equal to 3. That is the x, yes or no? So we got the slope of the perpendicular line. Now just we have to check m1 into m2. Are we getting -1 or not? If we are getting -1, then the two lines are perpendicular. Okay. So now slope of AB into slope of line 1, that is m1 into m2 is equal to -1 upon 3 into 3 is equals to -1, and therefore we will write down that AB is perpendicular to line 1, and therefore this is what we had to find out, yes or no? So yes, we can say that yes, that the line joining AB or line AB is perpendicular to, and therefore we'll write down the statement, therefore AB is perpendicular to the line 3x minus y equals 1. Clear? So this is the first answer. Now does the line bisect the joint? Okay. Now this line bisects the joint of AB or not? It means what? Is this line the right bisector? So far we know that it is perpendicular to AB. But is this the right bisector? Means is this line passing through the midpoint of AB? We have to check. Okay, so how will you check? For that we will first calculate the midpoint of AB. Say M is the midpoint of AB. We will calculate the coordinates of midpoint of AB. Okay, number 2, coordinates of midpoint of AB we will calculate. Okay, x is equal to x1 plus x2 upon 2 and y is equal to y1 plus y2 upon 2. Therefore x is equal to -2 plus 4 upon 2 and y is equal to 3 plus 1 upon 2. Therefore x is equal to 2 upon 2 and y is equal to, therefore x is equal to 1 and y is equal to 2. Therefore coordinates of midpoint of AB are 1, 2. Clear? Now what we have to check, that this line is bisector of AB or not. If this line, given line is bisecting the line segment AB, then this line must be passing through the midpoint of AB. Clear? So it, in other words, this point must lie on the line 3x minus y equals 1. Now we know that if any point lies on the line, then its coordinates will satisfy the equation. Okay, so substituting value of x and y coordinate in the equation 3x minus y, yes or no? 3x minus y is equal to 1. This is equation 1 or given line, yes or no? So let us substitute the values. Okay, for x we will put 1 and for y we will put 2. Okay, substituting x is equal to 1 and y is equal to 2 in equation 1. Okay, so let us put 3 into 1 minus 2 equals 1. So 3 minus 2 equals 1, therefore 1 equals 1. Yes or no? And therefore we will write that coordinates of midpoint of AB satisfy the equation given line, and therefore we will say that the line 1 bisects the join of AB. Yes or no? And therefore line 1 bisects the join of AB. So in short, what you have to check, if this is bisecting AB, then coordinates of AB will satisfy the equation. So we have calculated the coordinates of midpoint of AB, yes or no? And then we have substituted these coordinates in the given line. The equation is satisfied. It means this point lies on the line, or in other words, this line is bisecting the join of AB. Clear? So with this, question number 32 is also over. Now the one last question is left. Let us finish that question. Okay, so question number 32. A line segment DB meets x-axis at A and y-axis at B. Let us draw the diagram and try to understand this fact. Okay, we have x and y coordinate axis. O is the origin. Okay, coordinates of A. AB meets x-axis at A and y-axis at B. Okay, B, P 4, minus 1. X coordinate is 4 and y coordinate is minus 1. Okay, so our diagram will be like this. A x, 0, B 0, y, and this is point P having coordinates 4, minus 1. This divides AB in the ratio 1:2. Okay, we have to find the coordinates of AB. Okay, now it is very easy question. Yes or no, we have to use the section formula. Okay, point P, let A x, 0, or let me write down rather than x1, I will put here x1 and 0x1 and 0y1. Okay, A x1, 0 and B 0, okay, x1 y1 here, or let us put x and y only, no problem, not an issue. Okay, let A x, 0 and B 0, y be the point on x-axis. Yes or no? Now point P 4, minus 1 divides AB in ratio 1:2. So we are given AP is to PB is equal to 1:2. These are the values of M and N. So we'll put the formula, section formula. Therefore coordinates of P, x is equals to mx2 plus nx1 upon m plus n, and y is equal to my2 plus ny1 upon m plus n. Okay, x and y are the coordinates of P. Yes or no? So on the left side, x is 4 and y is minus 1. 4 is equal to, okay, m and n are 1 and 2 respectively. So mx2, 1 into 0. Okay, coordinates of A will be x1, y1, and coordinates of B2 will be x2, y2. So 4 into x1. What is x1? x1 is x2. 4 is equal to 1 into 0 plus 2 into x upon 1 plus 2, and y is minus 1 is equal to 1 into y plus 2 into 0 upon 1 plus 2. Therefore 4 is equal to 2x upon 3 and minus 1 is equal to y upon 3. Therefore 4 into, okay, now remaining steps we will write down over here left hand side. Therefore 4 into 3 upon 2 is equal to x and minus 1 into 3 is equal to y. Therefore x is equal to 6 and y is equal to minus 3, and therefore coordinates of A are 6, 0 and coordinates of B are 0, minus 3. Clear? So we got the coordinates of A and B. So the first question of 31 is over. 6, 0, 0 minus 3. Okay, now second one, find the equation of the line passing through P and perpendicular to AB. Okay, now the second part is we have to find the equation of a line which is passing through P and perpendicular to AB. Okay, so for this what you will do, you will first find out the slope of AB and then we will take the negative reciprocal. Okay, let L be the line perpendicular to AB and passing through point P. Number 2, let L be the line perpendicular to AB and passing through point P 4, minus 1. Okay, so we will calculate the slope of AB. Therefore, slope of AB is equal to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1 is equal to y2 minus 3 minus 0 upon 0 minus 6 minus 3 upon minus 6 is equal to 1 upon 2. So we got the slope of AB. Yes or no? Now slope of line L. L is perpendicular to AB. Therefore slope of L will be, let me write down this fact over here. Now line L is perpendicular to AB and therefore slope of line L is equal to minus 1 upon slope of AB. Therefore slope of line L denoted by M is equal to negative reciprocal will be minus 2. Yes or no? So we got the slope of line L to be minus 2. Now line L is passing through point P and has slope minus 2. So finally we will use the point slope formula. Okay, now we will write down that line L passes through point P 4, minus 1 and has slope minus 2, and therefore equation of line L will be given by y minus y1 is equals to m into x minus x1. Therefore y minus x1, y1 are the points of coordinates of point P. So y minus minus plus 1 is equal to minus 2 into x minus 4. Therefore y plus 1 is equals to minus 2x plus 4 2s are 8. y equals 7. So this is the required equation of line L. Answer is 2x plus y equals 7. Okay. We got the answer to be x plus 2y is equal to 2. So what is the mistake? Let us find out. Find the perpendicular to AB. Okay, have we calculated the slopes properly? The coordinates were 6, 0 and 0, minus 3. So y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1 1 by 2. Here. Okay, so slope of AB was 1 by 2 and therefore slope of line L is minus 2 only. Negative reciprocal, yes, minus 2, that is right only. Now the equation y minus y1, okay, y1 is 1, so minus plus is equals to m into x minus x1, so minus 2x minus plus 4 2s are 8, that is also right only. Okay, so y plus 1 is equals to minus 2x, so 2x plus y is equal to 7. The answer is correct only. Okay, let us once again check. The coordinates I have taken are correct. Coordinates of point A and B are 6, 0 and 0, minus 3. So this is x1 y1 and this is x2 y2. y2 minus 3 minus 0 and x2 minus x1 0 minus 6. So 1 by 2. Okay, and reciprocal is minus 2 only. Clear? So, and it is passing to the point 4, minus 1. So y minus plus 1 is equal to, okay. So this equation is right only. So I think they have done some printing mistake in the last answer, okay, of this question. Because the answer is given something x plus 2y is equal to 2, but I think there might be some mistake. This is the right answer. Okay, so with this chapter is also over. I hope you have understood all the concepts very well, all the questions in this, both the exercises very well. Okay, just you need to practice this chapter okay, twice or thrice, then only you will be perfect in this chapter. For any doubts, please keep contacting me. Okay, and in the next video we are going to start the next chapter that we'll decide later. Okay, thank you very much.